Hello there, this is going to be a general love reading for all signs. If you hear noise in the background, that's my dryer. Can't help that. I've clothes to wash. Multitasking at our finest, right? It's what we do. All right, guys, let's see. We're gonna do Pink Potion. Oh, exotic. Yes Way Rosé and communication. Why do those cards keep coming out? I feel like we just had them yesterday or the day before, or was it on one of my lives on Instagram? Follow me there, xi_missy_xi. So obviously there's some sort of communication that comes through, and someone's either gonna say yes or they're looking to hear yes. You know, with the exotic, it means something that's strange, different, if not foreign, right? With exotic, I just got the chills too. Someone's waiting to hear yes, or they're going to ask something and they want to, or someone's going to ask wanting to hear yes, and someone here is going to say it's a yes. Yes. Timeless. I'm pampered. Timeless is, I mean, clearly it's doesn't end. There's something here that doesn't end, right? Timeless means there's no beginning and there is no end. It's basically infinity. It's infinite. Is this a connection that has withstood, I mean, space, time, dimension, all of eternity? It doesn't end. Coffee date. How funny is that if you really think about this in past lives you may have had with a particular person? And you think about that and you go, oh yeah, in this lifetime when we meet, we're gonna have coffee. Yeah, it's just hysterical. And when you look at the big scheme of it all, right? Like, bruh, you could have been in ancient Egypt with this fucking person, doing God knows what, you know? Like, in freaking a European country, like milking your cows, you know what I mean? Like, Victorian times, you know, going on a promenade and you've been courted, and then in this life, in 2024, they're gonna court you some other way, more modern. I love coffee dates. I think they're great. I think they are. I think it's a great way to connect with a person. And who doesn't love a nice beverage? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be coffee. I don't drink coffee. Then fucking tea, bitch. A mimosa. A goddamn rosé. I don't know. It's a form of intimacy without being intimate, and with it still being slightly casual is what a coffee date kind of entails. Something here is timeless, and I'm hearing Taylor Swift's Timeless in my head. On a crowded street in 1944, and you were headed off to fight in the war. You still would have been mine, we would have been timeless. I would have read your love letters every single night. You have comfort. It's why it's timeless, because there's this comfort between these two souls. They're very old friends. New love. Is it new? Surprise. Yeah, there is a surprise with that. Surprise! It's new, but it's not. It's new, but it's fucking ancient. It's timeless. This love affair ends only to begin again. And that feels like a repeat pattern throughout time, space, and dimension with the two of you. There's comfort between the two of you. There's like this ease to it. And like, I think for many of you throughout space and time and dimension, there's been the thing about timing. You're going off to war. It's in the 1500s, off in a foreign land, and I was forced to marry another man. You still would have been mine, we would have been timeless. I mean, going back to Taylor Swift's song, Timeless. It's like right person, wrong time for some of you in past lives with this one, but it never ends. Because it always begins again, even though it ends. It's always you. That energy of the one keeps coming out. If you watch the reading I just put out that I recorded last night, and on yesterday's live on Instagram, I heard Shania Twain's Still the One, clear as fucking day. It does scream timeless. Still the one. It's always you. It's you again. You know, it's that kind of an energy of like, surprise, it's new love, but it's not really new. It's ancient. Love potion. That's exactly how you guys feel every single fucking time. It's like the love between these two souls, it just never goes away. And it's actually gotten stronger throughout the lifetimes is what I'm feeling. Head over heels. Yeah, exactly. It has. It's gotten stronger throughout the lifetimes. The more time that passes, it's like it doesn't diminish. It actually gets stronger and more intense. The feeling of love that you have between each other. Because there's also that time of like it's bad timing and then it doesn't work out and like didn't get to marry you and didn't get to be with you, or you died from childbirth, or you died at war, and like we're young and couldn't grow old together because something happened. And it's like this, it's all unfinished business. It's very sad and torturous, kind of that feeling of like, I'm in love with someone I can't have. And that feels like a repeat pattern. And don't get me wrong, I think in a lot of lifetimes you guys did get to get married and have a beautiful life, but I think there's been a few that have really scarred the soul, where there is like trauma and PTSD still there. Let's say there was 7 great lifetimes that you guys got married, had kids, everything was great. And there's only 3 that like you couldn't have each other. Those 3 outweigh the 7, because those 3, it was such a torturous time to be in love with the other person and not have them, or have them die young, or die at war and never come home. It almost outweighs the good times because of the fucking heartbreak. These two souls always seem to find each other. It's just sometimes in lifetimes it didn't work out. Something tells me, for those of you, this is an ongoing connection. You found each other in this lifetime, and it's not for all you bitches. You found each other in this lifetime, and the timing was off, and the soul was crushed, devastated. Not consciously, maybe you were consciously disappointed. Oh, well, I really thought it was that person. Oh, I guess it's not, whatever, right? Self-love journey, we don't pay no mind to it. We turn our direction elsewhere. But the souls were like, no, nope, not doing this again. Is that fucker again? It's you again? Oh boy, here we go. My God, I'm in love with them. That's still the one. Oh my God. Still the one. It's always you. It's always you. Who would have thunk it? It's always you. There's a surprise, yeah, involved with that. And my gut tells me that the surprise of that is, I mean, I heard you'll see. Shooting star, make a wish, manifest and believe. Now some kind of wish is coming true. That keeps coming up non-stop. A wish comes true. Something tells me it's a very old wish too. Ancient even. Wishing on a star, falling star. Wishing on a shooting star. Bitch. Which lifetime? Probably all of them. The ones you didn't get together. You fire, passion, anger, and purification. There's been anger and resentment built up here too, because of the lifetimes of not being able to be together. So there's a bit of anger and resentment. Volcano, anger again with passion. It's a lot of passion between these two souls, but the anger and resentment is because of the trauma of past lives, of it not working out and not being able to be together. Somebody here may have been even guarded going into this, because the soul's just going, Oh my God, last time we almost died of heartbreak here. And that's the one that we like almost died of heartbreak from. Souls recognize each other immediately, right? It's soul recognition. And it's not to say that like your soul would be like, no, not them. But it's almost like because the soul just remembers everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. That it would cause this almost ripple effect for the conscious and subconscious mind to go. And even pride and ego and arrogance could play a part. But that is all just part of the defense mechanism of this. Of the locked gate. Of being like, I'm guarded. And I'm guarded because the last time I fell in love with you, I almost died of heartbreak. The cross, prayer, religion, and faith. How many prayers? Oh, I got the chills. How many prayers did you both say about the other? I got a massive fucking feeling here a lot. Prayer feels like it's a really big deal. Prayed for their safety. You prayed that they would make it through this illness. You prayed that they would survive childbirth. Prayed you'd find each other again. Oh my God. Oh my God. Pray for healing because my heart is so broken. Alone. Yes. Abandoned, lonely, and forlorn. I'm telling you, there is massive trauma here from past lives of when it didn't work out or when someone fucking died. There's abandonment and codependent issues that arise from this. And also fear of intimacy and commitment. Lightning, sudden, unexpected. Yeah, there he is. There he is, the magician. Trickster, illusion, and deception. But I don't necessarily feel it's trickster, illusion, and deception. Illusion, maybe. Something's not what it seems to be. Is there a sudden reveal because his face is hidden? Surprise! I bet it's gonna be a surprise. Poison. Death. Well, maybe some of you have been poisoned in past lives. This is a very past lifey energy. Very past lifey, man. The feather, freedom, strength, and divinity. That white feather keeps coming up nonstop. It's a symbol, right? Protection, symbol that your loved ones that have passed are protecting you. Give pause, rest, time off, and relax. During someone's time off, they do the damnedest of things to try and not think about you. Because at work, they're safe. They're busy and distracted at work. It's during their days off or their time off that they really got to do the damnedest to not think about you or this connection is what I'm feeling. So they're probably like super fucking busy on their days off. Like they're probably doing the damnedest. But I feel like they also, in the same breath, other side of the same coin, is they don't do anything and they stay home and they get locked up in their house because they don't want to leave. So there's someone here who does both. They kind of do the extremes. It's like, don't want to do anything, becoming really introverted. You see what I'm saying? Non-social, and then become really social, want to do a lot of stuff. It's just what someone here does. And when they're really social, they're trying to not think about something. And then when they're at home, they're just being like almost, they're forlorn. And they're just letting the emotions eat them alive. You want to know what's crazy about that too? A lot of people can relate to this, right? So we've all been there. Sometimes when you do that, you're going to be sad and depressed or heartbroken or whatever you're feeling, right? It's like almost a weird comfort because you still slightly feel connected to that energy of what it was that broke your heart or made you sad. And to heal from that would mean like you would disconnect from that. So it can be a subconscious thing of, it's like subconscious. But once you clock into a higher vibration, you wouldn't sit around feeling sorry for yourself or be feeling sad and letting that ruin your life. Do you know what I mean? You've calmed before the storm. Remember I told you, he comes in like a storm. And he's gonna come in like a storm. You rest fucking assured he's gonna come in like a storm. I've channeled it for years. There it is again with the white feather. Angelic protection. Extremely, divinely, supremely protected connection here. It just is like archangels, like Jesus himself kind of shit. Like arms of the Holy Spirit protecting you and this person and the union. And you have ebb and flow, come and go. It ends and then it begins, and then it ends and then it begins, and then it ends and then it begins, and then it ends. And it's looking like it's going to end with union, as that's our last card. Find each other again, because you always do. Just sometimes the circumstances don't work out. There's a suddenness to this too, right? Not necessarily suddenly you come into union, but I don't know. You know, with the lightning, sudden and unexpected is just like lightning too, yeah? And with the calm before the storm, does lightning strike immediately and then boom, like what, nothing happened? So is there like a bit of false starts to this connection in this lifetime? Oh, I heard lightning and thunder and then nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? That gives, I don't know, I just get that feeling. Almost a prematurity, getting hopes up, false hope, false starts. But sometimes it starts raining with no notice. Sometimes a storm or hurricane's on a particular path, or a tornado, and at the last second it turns and changes direction. There's some type of a surprise here. And my gut tells me you're gonna be really shocked in a good way, but it will be this unpredictability of it, or it'll come out of left field. So let's do your extended on my website. Click below this video, the word more. It's going to take you to all my information there. You're going to go to my website and then look for extended readings and special love / oracle readings. What else? I feel like I have announcements. I don't know what they are right now. They must not be important. Oh, my retreat. So I'm going to be busy on our Waikiki, Hawaii retreat for about a week, give or take. So I'll be busy, but I will try to upload videos as I can, pending my schedule. So I don't know. We've been channeling the travel thing really heavy, quite a bit. So I don't know. I guess we're gonna wait and see what this all means, because the storm is coming. That we know for goddamn sure. The storm is coming, honey. All right. See you in the extended. Love you. Bye.